Max B came home at the worst time, bro. Like, it's no money in rap. Like, even if you want to know if there's money in rap or not, and by means of there's no money in rap, I mean like the regular everyday person. If they had rap money, niggas would feel rich. But as actual rappers, there's no money in rap, bro. It's kind of like how shit is in terms nowadays, where it's like the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. It's like there's no middle class rappers no more. You feel me? That's why Dave East gotta do a podcast. That's why Fab gotta do a podcast. That's why Mano has to do a podcast. They don't have to do it, but it's a big monetary avenue for them. You feel me? Whereas 5 years ago, these niggas would have never done this. They was getting bookings every week. There was more money in rap. You feel me? And if you don't believe me, go watch any Cameron interview from 2 years ago or 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Watch him now, bro. Cameron been rich since the 90s. He good or whatever like that. But Cameron has a whole new energy since that podcast money been coming through, bro. Same thing with Joe Budden. Same thing with, look at any rapper who became a podcaster. Just watch their interviews, the way they carry themselves before podcasting and after podcasting. These niggas became rich podcasting, bro. Like, to the point where, unless you like Drake or Jay-Z, I doubt that a lot of rappers at most probably wasn't even millionaires. Like, probably make 1.5 million a year and probably blow 700 making it. So most of them was probably 700,000 theirs, which is a lot of bread. But as a rapper, that's like poor. You feel me? Because you're famous. But anyway, I think Max B came home at the worst time because it's not a lot of money in rap. It's a lot of rappers now, and people just not as invested as they used to be, bro. That's the reality of it. Outside of that, I can't really see his music necessarily like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or just people are not really interested in rappers no more, bro. Albums not really sticking around. You feel me? And Max B's lore, what made Max B, he no longer has that. You feel me? The waviness, the young energy, the wild part of him. It's not that no more. You feel me? If he would have came home 10 years ago, that would be a whole nother story. You feel me? But I'm gonna break down just a few reasons why I think that Max B, I don't think he's gonna flop, but I think he came home at the worst time. One, people are more so buying into image and the artist's personality more than the music nowadays, and that would have been perfect for Max back then, back in 08. He was probably damn near the nigga that created this whole wave of somebody online and their own personality, all that kind of shit like that. Like, if you don't know his music, you know him for being a wave lord and just popping his shit in interviews. But the reality is, since he came out, a lot of rappers then became personalities. Went on Vlad TV. Everybody from Tony Yayo to Lil Boosie to whoever, like, it's like a known thing now. You feel me? So even though he the one that started it, there's been loads of rappers that came since then. The other thing is this, bro. One of the big things about artists and stuff like that, whether people want to believe it or not, is like the image. Do people value their image? Like, are they fly? Like, are they cool? Like, there's a cool factor to being an artist, you feel me? Or when it comes to a female artist, there's a does she look good factor to it. That's the reason why people be dissing Young Thug, but saluting Gunna. Gunna came home fashion right, came home in shape. He came home chilling, smiling, enjoying life. Young Thug came home fat, out of shape, bitter, angry, dropping trash music. Like, now Gunna's bigger than Young Thug. You feel me? A lot of that shit has to do with image. You feel me? The way that you carry yourself, the way that you look, the way people view you. Like, do they look at your image and do they respect it? And I think that even though Max B, his image, he's still a fly dude. Bro, like 50 years old now. You feel me? Like, he's like 50 years old. And I'm not saying that a 50-year-old rapper can't do it, but it's like, it just doesn't, it doesn't look the same. It doesn't feel the same. It don't feel epic. The other thing is this, like, French popping, but French ain't really popping how he was, you feel me, 13 years ago, 2010, 2011, 2012, bro. Still doing this thing, but nobody's asking for a French Montana album. So it's one thing if he came home when French was popping, bro, but the reality is niggas don't really care about French no more. But Digital Thugs, I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching.